Let's go.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and it's time once again for the week to review Assassination Classroom, 2nd season, episode 21. Yo, oh my god. Alright. Miss KARASUMA, I gotta pick up this phone. You know why I gotta pick up this phone? It's gonna be ringing soon. You know what happens when it rings? I pick it up, and I'll say this. I hope someone answers my phone call, because I called it. Yeah, I pretty much knew KARASUMA was up to something. I kind of figured something was up with him. You know something was up with this motherfucker. Especially when even, Professor Bitch, I'm gonna call her. I forget her actual name, but regardless though, Professor Bitch pretty much even knows about the shit he's doing as a secret government location of a secret government facility, a special kind of weapon designed for that purpose to kill KURO Sensei. And I freaking called it that he was up to some shady shit, and I actually was right about him. But even though it was shady shit, I understand exactly where he was coming from, and I understand exactly why he decided to actually do this whole propaganda and causing this big major chaos within the world, especially when it comes to, you know, the media pretty much saying that, oh, you know, it's pretty much, you know, the creature's pretty much keeping them hostage, when we all know it's technically bullshit that they're actually trying to assassinate him. But, you know, they just didn't want to have a full throttle panic, so that's why they have to cover this whole thing up. But before we get to that, let's go to the beginning of the episode. The whole premise, and especially why I said it was for a good cause. Apparently, KURO Sensei wanted to make a yearbook to remember everything in case, you know, he actually, either way, if he dies or if he does survive, whichever the cost may be, he still wants to make a yearbook because his own E-class is going to be going to the actual big-time schools that they all wanted to go into. So because of this memorable celebration to actually congratulate them, he decided to actually make a yearbook of all the awesome, funny moments, random moments, and the really, you know, just pretty much all the good times and shit like that, you know, to remember them by. And we got some really cool, funny, you know, shenanigans there when it comes to that. But, my favorite pose, though, was, I forget which student it was, though. I don't remember. There was one that was doing there's two things that kind of referenced One Piece in this episode. Number one, I forget which one of the students' name is, but they were doing the whole Gear Second thing. You know, the whole this, or, I can't really, you know, fucking, but I'll give it a try. You know, the whole stance thing. Hold on. I'm sure. You know, the whole Gear Second pose, like this, then, you know, this. You know, it's kind of weird the way I'm doing it, but you pretty much get what I mean. You know, that shit. So, you know, the whole Gear Second pose thing, that was cool as hell, man. That was dope as hell. He was reenacting that shit from Mukudi Luffy. That was cool, though. Nice One Piece reference there. And I did like also KURO Sensei's when he was doing the slingshot to, like, actually get him to do this, like, little cannon pull sort of thing. Some kind of picture he was doing, I forget. And he does a thing called Gum Gum Slingshot, or Gumu Gumu Gum Slingshot. That was funny as shit. But it was a nice little One Piece little reference montage, you know, representing One Piece. So that was actually pretty cool. That was actually pretty funny. But, you know, getting from all those good times aside, you know, then we all come down to this. While KURO Sensei was, you know, at the school, you know, during the late hours, you know, just him staying up all night, just creating his yearbook, KARASUMA gave him some advice, you know, about, you know, make sure it's an educational yearbook. Just remember that. So then, while he's about to leave, he gets on his phone, he calls his government boys to actually pull out some heavy fucking artillery weapons. A big ass fucking goddamn satellite, which I forget, it was a cool ass name, which I think was like, something Blade. I forget what the hell it was called, but it was awesome as hell though. Like, this motherfucking laser beam satellite was like, yo, yeah. And KURO Sensei, of course, survives most of that shit. And then there was like a little shield thing, in order to actually trap Kuro Sensei in this actual to pretty much to prevent Kuro Sensei from not going anywhere. It's like some kind of like anti Kuro Sensei shield thing where even he can't even touch it. So even if it's a shield, it's like, oh no, fuck it, you can't go through it regardless. So there's no escape for you. So it's like, you know what, I have no choice. I'm just gonna stay in this classroom and just create the yearbook, and yeah, we're gonna take it from there. But meanwhile, though, the kids are pretty much in panic, especially Nagisa gathers the group. The media trying to fucking pull the kids downgradable level. Like, see, this is why I hate the fucking media so much. And they really just like to try to... You know what? That's the big question, if the media really is human beings like you and me. Somewhat yes and somewhat no. They're just doing it just for the sake of the money. They're like, oh shit, this girl is actually crying. Let's just use it to a fact that maybe he did kidnap him. Alright, that's a good story. Let's just go with that. Because they'll make up some kind of shit that is today. And I hate to bring up, you know, politics in this review, but this is kind of like this whole politics thing is all fucked up here. Especially when it comes to the Democrat and Republican shit like that. It's all the media that fucks up this inner image, when reality they don't put the true shit. And it's not just for that, it's for anything else, like for fucking TV actors or famous people, etc. They don't want to expose the truth. They just want to break down any fucking shit for them just to get money, because they're the media. They don't care. They're just doing it just to get a hot scoop, to make up their own story, to make sound things, you know, spice things up, and that's pretty much it. So that's why I say the middle finger, fuck the media. And I go with Bernie, and I do agree with him. Fuck the media. The media can go suck my ass. But anyways, moving on forward to that. The very end of the episode, though, was very touching, because well, here's what the thing that happened. Like, while they actually had a little huddle thing with Karasuma, where they had this like little escort, you know, hideout place. Apparently, you know, he said that even though I do trust you guys still don't have the balls to actually kill him. Like, you know what? You had to know, you know, we taught you all what there was to know, the true method of assassination. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough knowledge. You weren't ready for this shit yet. We have high-class, top dude officers that can handle this shit. So you know what? You kids better just step back. You tried your best. It was fun for a while. Now, just leave. Get the fuck out of here. You kids are done. We don't need you anymore. Like, let the big boys and girls handle this. And then, of course, Nagisa steps in there. I like how he gets fucking clotheslined by fucking Karasuma. Like, holy shit, like, this dude is mad serious. Even though he's frustrated, deep down he knows that they really, and deep down, like, even Karasuma said at the beginning of the episode, like, if anything happens to go down, I'll have complete trust in you, Nagisa. And that's basically what's going on. Even though he's saying that, he's just trying to get them all wild up, so then that way it's like, you know what, to see the true message. It's like, you know what, Nagisa even saw it. It's like, you know what, even though he's saying that, he pretty much trusts me. He pretty much knows that I can actually do it and huddle some kind of plan, because this is what we trained for. This is what we've been going through for these past 2 years as middle schoolers. This is what we are destined to do in order to actually prove to Kuro Sensei what we have learned throughout these 2 years and what we have accomplished throughout the year's time. And, you know, how much we've grown as students. So this is our big moment. So at the very end, the episode was very touching, because we had the ending song play, and we had all the students, you know, they can't really talk like out loud like with phone calls, so they just text each other instead about their form of plan in order to actually, you know, do this whole assassination thing themselves, or basically try to infiltrate where the school is in order to finish their assassination. And now the countdown decreases all the way down to only 3 hours time. And that, my friends, is where the episode ends off. And yo, the hype is real. I think we're just about almost there to end game. I don't know how many episodes we got left. I'm gonna say maybe 3 more episodes. Maybe it's gonna be like 24 episodes in total. That's my guess, or 25 episodes. I don't know, but it's definitely, because we can see they're cramming so much material inside these episodes. Because don't forget, we had 1 week where there was a break due to the fact, or a delay, I should say, due to the fact that the whole, the whole earthquake issue, the whole earthquake mechanism that they had last month. And that's the reason why 1 week they had to break. They have to cram everything on there, so that way they can, you know, speed it up and stuff, because they missed a week, and that's not good. But hey, it was unexpected, circumstances, so what did they expect? So, yeah, so in times of preparation to prepare them, that's why they crammed all this material into one episode, and that was actually pretty good. So yeah, it turns out we might get maybe like 3 more episodes, and then we might be finishing this off. But yeah, definitely Endgame. Something big's gonna happen. Maybe that scientist dude, the one that was from not only from the flashback, but also we know him today. The one that actually trained Idawa to actually, with the tentacles, to implant the same kind of thing that he did to KURO Sensei, pretty much. So, yeah, so maybe he's going to be like this big final villain that we're going to see him get revealed and play a big part, and shit is really going to go down. So that's pretty much my prediction. So that goes the episode right there. Overall, this episode was actually, it was, pretty chilled at the beginning, but then the middle was like, damn, it just like fucking slapped me like a holy shit. Like, I really, wow. I kind of knew KARASUMA was doing some shit, so I'm going to give this episode the beginning stuff, was pretty chill, was funny, especially with Miss Professor Bitch, which I thought was awesome to see her finally being all lovey-dovey with Mr. KARASUMA, finally. She's knowing that, oh shit, that one night, things are going to get real, we're finally going to be together as husband and wife, and it's like, oh man, that's like so sweet. Like, I really do like the pairing, and the shipping was awesome. The ship has already sailed, so there's really no point in that. So, yeah, so overall, that's pretty much it. The score for this episode, wow, the beginning stuff, was actually pretty chill, it was funny as hell, towards that time. Yeah, definitely, I think, well, I could give it like a 4.5, like a great or a great plus, episode. I'm actually going to give it like a 5 out of 5, because especially the way at the very end where KURO Sensei is just, it really brings like a really strong message. Like, the hype was definitely real, especially when it came to the military shit. That was actually really hype, so definitely cannot wait for the next episode of a Assassination Classroom. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, because that was fucking unexpected. I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. It was just like right the fuck out of nowhere. I thought he was gonna call like Professor Bitch at first, but nope. He called his fucking boys and fucking nukes the fucking satellite. Yo, everything is just going all crazy, man. And the situation is just setting up to be something really awesome. So this is definitely going to be getting a 5 out of 5 from me. Compared to last week's episode, this is definitely going to get a 5 out of 5. I mean, I could have downgraded more to a 4.5 out of 5, maybe make it like a great episode, great plus, because of like the chilled beginning. But other than that, though, this is actually really awesome. This was intense, especially the ending, man. Come on, man. The ending gave me so much. My heart was pounding when I, especially the ending song, man. It just gets to show you, man, how much these students have grown, and now they're actually finally ready to put the skills to the test tonight, or should I say next episode, but you get what I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below of this week's episode of Assassination Classroom, 2nd season, episode 21. And are you guys hyped for the last few episodes we're going to be getting? Brace yourself, guys. 3 more hours left, and we will see the end result. And I am really excitedly hyped to see what's going to be going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is the Ninja Reviewer, signing out. Peace. Soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. I will see you guys next week for episode 22. Get hyped, my boys and my girls. We are ready to sell this once and for all. We're almost fucking there. Oh, it's gonna be game time. Yo, oh man, I cannot wait. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So then next I gotta start doing the JoJo review. So yeah.